Hi everybody, and welcome to Jobs in Showbiz. Today we are here with the beautiful Lauren Collins.
Oh, it's very sweet.
How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Excellent. For those who are new tuning in, hit that subscribe button and I'll continue creating some pretty cool content. So you've been acting for a good chunk of your life.
Yeah, the majority. It's funny to think like, oh, I'm kind of like a veteran in this business.
Has, throughout the process, has anyone given you any like bad career advice or said something to you when you're like, you know what, no, it's not like that?
That's such an interesting question, because normally you get asked, you know, what's like the best advice
I know, I
you've
tried
been
to switch
given.
it up.
Yeah, I would say it's hard to think of anything specific that someone told me, but in this business, you do run into a lot of discouragement, you know? There are a lot of people who will try to bring you down, or even just like things not working out the way you want them to, or people telling you to change things about yourself that maybe you can or cannot change.
Has somebody asked you that?
Oh, for sure.
Right.
You know, to look a certain way, to keep your hair a certain way, that kind of stuff. Of course you run, especially as a woman. And, you know, I've had to leave agents or whatever that, you know, haven't maybe been on the same
wavelength.
Exactly.
Like, have you experienced like haters and
oh yeah, and
sending
also
nasty messages? You
know what, we've actually, so it's so funny because the majority of my time on Degrassi, which is obviously what I'm most known for, was pre-Twitter. So, you know, I look at the kids that are on it now, and it's a whole different ballgame, and I can't even imagine the pressure that must, you know, create for them. For the most part, people are really positive, but this is really dating myself, but when my years of the show were on, Degrassi had its own website that had these really popular message boards.
Okay. And
there was definitely, you know, one or two times when I found myself like doing that, like, okay, I gotta see what people are saying.
Well, it's curiosity, it's human nature. I would do the same.
Exactly.
So speaking of Degrassi, do you miss Paige?
Yeah, you know what? I will say that I do. It was such a big part of my life.
Absolutely.
For so long. Like, it's hard to even remember
life before
that, because it really did. And also, I think when you play a character for so long, it's inevitable that pieces of you kind of bleed into her and pieces of her bleed into me. And also just like the people and the friendships that you create on set and how those kind of translate onto the show too. The funny thing is that with Degrassi, because it's this like ongoing entity that never seems to go away.
Okay.
And I mean that in a good way.
So what about being a child actor? What was that experience like?
You know, I was really lucky. At that time I had, you know, such incredible support around me. My parents were always just really cheering me on, but not pushing. Like, it was always a very healthy relationship towards the work, and they always kind of let me, you know, take the lead on whether I wanted to continue doing it or take a step back. And you know, for the most part, I was happy and ready to keep going, because there were definitely some pretty big blows early on where, you know, I was up for a show and didn't get it, and I think they were ready to be like, okay, let's throw in the towel, this is it. But I was kind of the one that was like, no, I really want to keep going, and they stood by that, which was great.
Did they have experience in show business?
No, not at all, not at all.
So then you got really lucky. They didn't know what they were doing, and you knew what you were doing.
Totally, they were thrown into it, you know, just as much as I was.
So you've been creating your own content. What's next? What are you working on? I saw on Twitter you're doing something with one of your friends?
Yeah, so Ben Lewis, who is a very good friend of mine, kept saying we have to write something, we have to make our own content. So we made a short film, and
Which
it was
really cool.
yeah, it's called Zero Recognition. It's online, and it was, you know, totally a play on my time on Degrassi. Yeah, we sort of just threw this thing together really quickly, and then ended up having some success with it. It got into TIFF, which was really cool.
Yeah.
I'd never had anything in TIFF before, so to
Check
have
that
it
off
be
your list.
yeah, to have it be like the first thing that I really produced was really awesome. But yeah, in the meantime, we had been working on this feature. We got into the Canadian Film Centre has this program called the Comedy Exchange, where they pair you up with mentors and kind of walk you through the development process.
Well, that's amazing.
It's amazing. And we've been working with Kiwi Smith, who wrote 10 Things I Hate About You and Legally Blonde, and she has just been...
Wow, Lauren.
Yeah, it's really been an incredible opportunity.
Which is why I wanted to ask you before I let you go, if there was another job you could do in show business, what would it be and why?
I'm super interested in casting, and I know that we've talked a little bit about that, but the one thing I will say is that everyone wants to find the next best thing.
Yes.
You know? Everyone, because having done this for so long, I feel like I've seen the flip side of that, where like, you know, people kind of expect a certain thing of me and like know what I can do, and to try and prove them wrong or show them what else I can do can be a little bit harder. Yeah, don't be discouraged by not having like, you know, the big resume or the experience or whatever.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, Lauren. And we'll see you guys next week.
Thanks. Hey guys, today I'm here to answer your fan questions.
Have you ever had a job outside of acting?
I have had a couple of jobs outside of acting, kind of. I worked in an office once for a couple of years, just part-time, which was, you know, such an everyday experience for 80% of people in this world. And for me, I was like, whoa, like Microsoft Excel, how do you use that? So I kind of felt like a bit of an alien there, but it was good life experience.
What skincare line do you use?
Oh, Olivia knows me. I'm obsessed with skincare, and I've been working as a brand ambassador for this company called PCA. I swear by their products. It is not just, you know, about like a sponsorship or something like that. I truly love their stuff, and you should check it out.
Worst part about being an actor?
The worst part about being an actor is trying to fill the downtime and not lose your mind, because it really isn't, you know, if you're lucky enough to be on a show and be working every day, that's awesome, but the reality is that you're gonna have lulls, and to not, you know, go stir crazy in that time. You really need to find other things to do and other ways to stay happy. So yeah, that's that.
What are you proud of most?
Wow. You know what's something personal that I can say I'm really proud of? That I have had the same best friends, the same group of best friends since I met them, since we, you know, started high school together. They're still like the most important people in my life, and I'm really proud to have maintained those relationships through, you know, moving cities and different jobs and relationships and whatever. That is something that, you know, all the work stuff and all the whatever is a lot of noise, but it's the people that you surround yourself with that are most important.
How many times have you colored your hair?
Oh my God. So you can see by all of the static here that it's all like, you know, falling off. I dyed my hair blonde for a TV show called In a Heartbeat when I was 13, maybe, in like 8th grade. And I've pretty much been dyeing it blonde ever since. I've gone back to brown a couple of times, which I deeply regretted. I think this is just the way I was meant to be.
Have you ever gone into work unprepared, like not knowing your lines?
I would say I'm pretty type A about being prepared on set. But I've certainly gone into auditions where I haven't felt prepared, and the, you know, stress and beating myself up afterwards is so not worth it. So now I know whatever I have to do to get to a point where I'm comfortable, do it, because it's worth it. Do the work.